Can you talk a bit about your deal? What made you buy there, and then about the property and the numbers in a brief way?
Sure. I'll tell you again a little bit of a story. There's always this Australian dream that we want a house that's either close to the beach
Yeah.
or close to a water body
Yeah.
or has got a pool.
Yeah.
Like has to have water somewhere nearby to be able to have that sense of tranquility and enjoying that house. So, of course, our current place of residence in Point Cook doesn't meet any of those criteria. We're close to the beach, 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
So you could say that,
Yeah.
but then we would look at nearby things and think, okay, one day in retirement, we need a house close to a water body.
Yeah.
Fast forward to investments, we always thought that we need to let's make an investment property that's close to the water, close to the ocean, or close to the beach.
Yeah.
So it was always at the back of our minds. Sometimes numbers stack up, sometimes they don't. So the suburb that we bought in, we would always talk that this is a nice suburb.
Yeah.
We wish we had an investment property in this suburb. It's
Yeah.
close to the beach.
Yeah.
It's less than a kilometer and good land size of houses. Good demographics in the sense like the numbers were stacking up, renters versus owners and whatnot. Newly built houses compared to like a lot of suburbs have got like 40-50-year-old houses
Yeah.
or weatherboard. We were not keen to do that.
Yeah.
So it ticked our criteria that it's relatively newly built. So there's not cause and effect, but usually less maintenance or less bigger issues in relatively newer constructed houses.
Yeah.
So met that criteria. A lot of families, so it's got a nice vibe to it, nice summery feel to it. So we were very happy to make offers in that area,
Yeah.
depending on, of course, what price range and what configuration and whether the numbers are stacking up.
Perfect. And for your next one, of course, you're on a pathway of building up a portfolio now.
Yes.
Your plan for your next one would be to do it yourself, or you would still consider hiring us? And be honest about it. It's okay.
Honest answer, I don't know.
Okay.
Because it depends what phase of life we are in at that point
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether we would have that kind of time availability,
Yeah.
commitment availability, what our responsibilities and our finances look like. And honest answer, if I had to hire someone, I'd hire you guys because I was very happy with the way we had that relationship. And I think that trust is important.
Trust.
Yeah.
That I'm not going to get sold off something where you're making commissions from the back channels.
Yeah.
We knew that whatever we were doing was legitimate and
Yes.
in the best interest of us because it's our hard-earned money
Yeah.
that's getting invested.
And do you think that we have added any value by educating you or giving you an education that if you were to do it yourself, now you are much better in a position to do it yourself? Do you think that exercise of buying your first investment through us has made you now educated investors?
For sure.
100%.
I think so. More than 100% for sure.
For me, for someone who doesn't have that much of knowledge, your reports actually gave me that knowledge that
Yeah.
what I have to look in it. Like, so that was wonderful, yes.
I think most beginners, if I were to add, most beginners would get fixated on the cosmetics of a property based on the photos that you're seeing.
Yeah.
A very important lesson is you need to have the right fundamentals. Like data is one part. Like
Yeah.
data has to stack up for an investment to generate returns. But at the end of the day, you're not going to go and stay there. It's
Yeah.
an investment.
Yeah.
So minor things are part and parcel of the game, but that doesn't mean you let go of the capital growth.
Yeah.
So I think the name of the game for us was that make investments, make a decision, don't wait too long on the sidelines. Market is gonna keep growing up. So we felt that we had very good knowledge based on the reports that we saw, based on the conversations, and we understood that in the game it was not about the cosmetics, it was about like the deals need to be rock solid based on the numbers.
Perfect.
It needed to stack up.
Yeah, that's great.